What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to take a look at the new Hogwarts Legacy news of the day. They did a PlayStation blog, which is interesting just by itself. It's not new. I mean, that's what they've really been talking to us through, but it's just interesting to see it. And they had a nice little video as well, a 1-minute video to go along with it. And this thing, oh my god, I mean, I'm so excited. So this is obviously all about the feel of the game through the DualSense, mainly through the DualSense controller, right? So you're going to be able to feel the actual magic when you're casting a spell. The adaptive triggers are going to kind of, they're going to have a little bit of restraint, let's say, right? Where you're going to be able to pull them and they're not going to go all the way, or they're going to be a little bit tougher to do, and that'll be you casting a spell. To me, it sounds like Spider-Man. If you guys have played Miles Morales, that's kind of how the web slinging felt, where there was a little bit of pressure where you kind of had to pull all the way in order to get that full web out, which I thought was, I mean, I am such a huge, if you don't know this, I'm a huge fan of the DualSense. I think it's actually the most next-gen thing about next-gen. It's more next-gen than the actual console itself. It's incredible. The DualSense controller is incredible. So you're going to be able to feel the spells that you're casting. You're going to actually be able to feel blocking spells as well. When you do a defensive spell, you'll be able to feel that. The lights, you're going to have the light up around the touchpad that's going to light up based off of your house color, which I think is I mean, that's one of those small details that you don't have to do that at all, right? It doesn't have to light up a color based off of which house you're in, but it is, and you know what I mean, and it's awesome. So that is absolutely incredible. They go into the one thing I don't care so much about, mainly because it doesn't impact me as much, is the audio. I don't have the headset yet, the $100 headset. I'm working on getting it. I'll probably get it this summer at some point, but I don't have it. I actually have the PS4 version, the PS4, the Pulse headset, or whatever they call that. I have that one, but I don't have the PS5. So in terms of, the immersive audio that's gonna be basically 3D, right? It's gonna feel like it's coming from all angles, which I think, again, is really cool, really next gen. Sony really is on kind of like the upfront on when it comes to audio. They're really good with that. That's awesome. It's just that it's not really gonna affect me all that much, at least right now. You're also gonna feel, so the DualSense is gonna vibrate. You're gonna actually like feel movements, and mainly that comes through flying, whether you're on a hippogriff or you're on a broomstick. They talked about how you're gonna actually feel the controller. They also talk about, I believe, when you cast a spell or when you get hit or something like that, you're going to feel it on the right side of your controller. Now, again, that's separate. When I first read it, I kind of got confused. You have the triggers, the adaptive triggers, L2, R2. That's separate from what I'm talking about, right? Those are what's going to be when you're casting the spell. You'll feel a little resistance. But then when you're actually, I believe, getting hit, or when you're sending it out as well, the right side of the controller is going to vibrate as well to make it a little bit more immersive. So look, it doesn't give, I mean, these are cool details. These are absolutely cool details. They're nothing game changing about, the story or the plot or the characters or anything like that, but they are definitely interesting. I mean, this game, look, the DualSense does factually make things different. If you have developers that are developing the game with the DualSense in mind, which is not everybody does that, but if you have a developer that knows what they're doing with the DualSense and has the time and resources to say, hey, we want to kind of max, and don't forget, because like this game is not only even on, well, obviously it's on like Xbox, but it's not even only on PS5, it's on PS4, right? So you literally only get this experience, what we're talking about here, you only get it on the PS5. The audio is specific to PS5. The DualSense is specific to PS5. Now, I'm sure the PS4 controller could light up to tell you your house color as well. I'm sure that actually is something that both could do, but the rest of it really is kind of PS5 exclusive. So, this only impacts a certain, now, ironically, it impacts me because this is the console that I'd be getting the game on, but it doesn't impact everybody, so you obviously have to keep that in mind. But awesome news. Again, just the fact that also on the PlayStation blog, that's interesting, right? Maybe not, because this is how they've always done it, but again, they really can only openly communicate to us through PlayStation, which is interesting. And the final thing is they did say at the very end, I saw other people point this out, holiday 2022. They said it again. I don't really think that means anything because they're just staying consistent to what they said before. Of course, it means that it hasn't been delayed, at least not right now, right? But, you know, until they give us a date, that question is always going to remain. So again, hopefully end of this summer, beginning of the fall, September probably, right? We could get a release date for it. And I think that that makes a lot of sense. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you're subscribed, bell icon turned on. If you want to follow me over on Twitter or follow me anywhere else for that matter, all my social media accounts and links are in the description below, okay? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video.